the train for one last ride.
From Studio One, welcome to this Friday, July the 28th edition of the Ringside Report. I am Ryan Young. Joining me on the phone, as always, that king of controversy, Anthony Smoody. Smoody, it's Friday and we're off next week.
Yeah.
Got any plans for our week vacation?
Going to the Brewer game August 3rd and going to the Cubs game August 4th.
Oh yeah, I'm going to the Cub game August 4th too, but we're not going together.
No, you're at the upper level and I'm on the lower level.
And I don't have to see it all?
Maybe it depends on if we pass by the train or something, depends.
Oh, are you taking the train?
Yeah, I'm taking the Fox Lake train, so.
Oh, not the 845.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Smoody, I'm gonna see your big galoot.
Yeah.
No, Smoody! God damn it. So it's not a vacation after all.
Yeah, I'm seeing 845.
Oh, I'll see you then. Until then, we gotta recap Smackdown, and what a Smackdown it was!
Yeah.
Starts off with Kevin Owens coming out. He is your new face face of America. Wins the United States Championship Sunday at Battleground. Comes out and says the Open Challenge is going to start. He's kicking it back up, but not this week. And therefore, AJ Styles comes out and says he wants his rematch. And then all of a sudden, Tony, we hear a certain theme song we haven't heard since, what, a little after WrestleMania? Chris Jericho returns. Tony, did you have any idea he was coming back Tuesday night?
I wouldn't expect Jericho to come back, but after Fonzie, Summer, like he said, he was expected to come back big time.
And eventually Chris Jericho said he wants his opportunity. Shane McMahon or Kevin Owens says no to both. Then Shane McMahon says, you know what, we're gonna have that match here tonight on SmackDown. Nakamura defeats Baron Corbin. Then Charlotte and Becky Lynch defeat Tamina and Lana. Jinder Mahal comes out as he is your modern day Maharaja. And Tony, correct me if I'm wrong. When did John Cena become #1 contender for the title? Did he just make that happen?
No, they ended up where Shane McMahon came out.
Well, yeah, but I mean, when he came out right away, we'll get to that part in a sec. When he came out, was he just making a match for SummerSlam?
Yeah, he was trying to be the bookkeeper and trying to be the boss and everything. Remember, he's now family with Daniel Bryan, so he's trying to.
Well, Daniel Bryan didn't think too kindly of that, as he makes a #1 contender match coming up next week on SmackDown. Of course, we're off next week, so we'll recap that the best we can in 2 weeks. But it'll be Nakamura versus John Cena for the first time. Do you think they should have saved this for WrestleMania?
No, I would have. This is maybe the start of the feud because I think this is going to end up where it's going to be crazy.
It is going to be crazy, and it should be exciting. You don't see John Cena not winning, do you?
I probably think so, but if Nakamura can pull off the biggest upset, but remember, will Jinder Mahal have his little buddies at ringside and his brother?
Is Great Khali gone?
Apparently, I think he might be back at SummerSlam to helping his brother retain the title. So I don't know, WWE's got to do something. He has no contract, so I think it's like a one-time deal.
If I was Great Khali, I wouldn't want to mess with John Cena. Didn't he give him an attitude adjustment off like a tank or something?
Yeah, so I think it should be Nakamura but it's got to be somebody. They're all thinking John Cena's got to break the record.
Is he breaking? If he gets it, is he breaking the record at SummerSlam?
Oh yes, I would definitely see him because. I don't think who else is in line. Maybe Randy Orton, maybe he's at 11 or something, because I know Triple H will never be champion ever again.
Well, you thought that a couple of years ago, too, and look, he won the Royal Rumble and had added one more title run.
That was because Vince McMahon put him in the Rumble and made him champion that time, so...
Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger defeat Mike Kanellis and Aiden English. Then you see New Day come out. Well, they tried to come out. And then the Usos attack them. So are we going to see that rematch at SummerSlam or before?
Yeah, it's going to be at SummerSlam because I think the Usos are going to try to end the reign of New Day at SummerSlam.
And then, of course, your main event for the United States title, Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Chris Jericho. Kevin Owens loses, as it is AJ Styles winning that match. He is your new United States champion. Tony, can you sort all this out for me on what the heck's going to happen next?
Well, what's going to happen is Kevin Owens is already complaining that he wants a title rematch, and AJ granted, but I think Shane McMahon is going to probably say, all right, we'll give you one match, but if he's going to end up, he's going to screw both of them over, and then the title's going to be held up at SummerSlam, where it's going to probably be a best-of-7 series.
Could be interesting. Folks, that is SmackDown. Quickly, 205 Live. Daivari defeats Neville by DQ, as of course, or no, excuse me, by countout. And then Tozawa got involved. Tony, are we going to see a triple threat between, are we going to see a triple threat, or what are we going to see to, what are we going to see here coming into SummerSlam with the Cruiserweight title?
Well, you know, with this Cruiserweight division has gone loopy ever since Austin Aries was released. It's time for Neville to finally get his title reign ended. So I think we should have maybe we should have a Cruiserweight Battle Royale at SummerSlam with the winner and Neville defends title at Cruiserweight Battle Royale or Cruiserweight Open. Let's have that again.
Let's do it.
20.
Quickly, Brian Kendrick, Jack Gallagher, they do a promo. Brian Kendrick was making fun of Jack Gallagher. Eventually turns into Gallagher coming out. And then finally, TJ Perkins and Tony Nese defeat Cedric Alexander and Rich Swann. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to recap Ring of Honor and NXT. That's next on the Ringside Report. Okay, welcome back here to the Ringside Report. On this date, before Tony, he has 3 special ones. The one we have on the show for that segment, in 2007, TNA signs Adam Pac-Man Jones. He didn't have much of a run, did he?
No, he didn't have it with that football contract.
Isn't he? Yeah, he couldn't even be touched, and he was a tag team champion with R-Truth, which, where was he? What was he there? Round of Truth Killings, right?
Yes, and that was a disappointing reign for Adam Pac-Man Jones.
Is he in jail?
I think so. I haven't heard.
I think he got released. I thought he was somewhere. I think. Oh wait, he suspended the first game of the year for the domestic, or is it domestic? He did something wrong. Go figure. He suspended the first game. He's not with Cincinnati anymore, is he?
No, not anymore.
Anyways, what do you have 3? Go ahead and enlighten us.
Okay, 6 years ago, Hogan and his wife Linda announced a divorce case, settled a divorce case.
Oh.
She got a lot of money, by the way.
They didn't get divorced, did they?
Yeah, they did. Because of the sex tape and because...
Oh, I'm thinking of McMahon. Never mind. I'm with you.
Yeah. 7 years ago, 3 things happened. Stephanie McMahon gave birth to her second child, Murphy Claire Levesque.
So how old is that kid today?
I believe, 7 years ago.
So
she's
7?
7 right now.
Happy birthday.
7 years ago, the worst general manager on Raw ever, Mike Adley, was announced as the general manager of Raw.
That's our on this date in the next segment, but that works. Keep going. What's their final one? Oh, that was dreadful. Mike Adamley's an announcer for something, isn't he now?
Yeah, he was fired at NBC, and now I don't know where he's working now.
Go ahead. What's the last one?
And the last one was 7 years ago to this date, the end of the TV-14 rating. The PG era began 7 years ago.
Also, the final filming of Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, that's a lot of sad. Now, I think WWE Network needs to start. I heard they're mostly going to bring in Sunday Night Heat, WCW Saturday Night. So
they should.
They're going to start bringing in some old shows.
They should. I wish they'd bring back Saturday Night on the network. I missed that.
I know, that would be...
And what was the show on Sunday? They had a show on Sunday, too.
They had Livewire on Saturday, and then they have...
No, I mean WCW.
Oh,
they had Saturday Night on Saturday, and they had, like, Worldwide or something on Sunday?
Yeah, Worldwide and main event. Because remember, they had the main event before the pay-per-view began.
Okay, let's recap Ring of Honor and NXT quickly as we're getting you ready for the weekend, and, of course, the week that we're off, so you guys don't have to see me post our show 20 times a day. But Young Bucks come out, and they pretty much, they said they have all the titles, so now they're challenging for the 6-man tag team titles. But then Marty Scurll wins the 6-man mayhem over Kazarian and Josh Woods and one of the guys from the Kingdom and Al Tarabal, which should be Tony's name, and Will Ferrara. And then BCB gets a win over Brian Malonis. And then the Ring of Honor television title on the line. Kushida retains against Jay White. Some big news coming out of this show next week. Women of Honor. We won't. Well, I guess no. We won't be recapping next week's show because we'll be off. And then of course in 2 weeks, Tony. So we'll be really hyping this up. Well, actually, no, we won't. Maybe, I don't know. But the world title rematch, 2 out of 3 falls, I think it is. I could be wrong, but the rematch, it is going to be Daniels and Cody.
Well, they need to finally hype this up because it's going to end up with Cody winning the whole thing or 2 out of 3 falls. But it's just got to be interesting because they need somebody otherwise to be champion because they're getting closer to the pay-per-view in September.
Indeed. And then finally, let's go over to NXT real quick. Ember Moon defeats Lady Tapa. Remember Lady Tapa in TNA?
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, well, Ember Moon beat her. Authors of Pain we're in a match. And then, of course, before they could get down to the ring, Sanity comes out, attacks their opponents. Then they get ready to attack each other, but they separate. That's going to be quite a match when we get. I think we're going to get Sanity and Authors of Pain to take over Brooklyn.
They already announced that. Asuka plays Ember Moon again, and then.
Ooh, Tony, that's the night. That's the night. The winning streak ends at SummerSlam. Ember Moon. That's been my pick for a while.
I don't think so.
I think so, Tony.
I think it's gonna. I think it's gonna end at WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans.
Against who?
Maybe against Lady Tapa. Somebody needs to wake up and do something.
Here's my prediction. If it doesn't happen at SummerSlam, I say it's again the person that ends the streak is the winner of the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go to Tessa Blanchard because she's gonna dominate. She's gonna win that thing. But what's scary is interesting. I'm already predicting this. At Takeover Brooklyn, you will see the last time of Sandy.
They're breaking up?
No.
Called up?
I guarantee you this, that after that match against Authors of Pain, the next night at SummerSlam, they make an appearance and screw the tag team title match over.
Wow.
I don't know what title match, but they're gonna end up coming over the SummerSlam and then being on Raw and SmackDown because I think they're gonna make an appearance. Cause they're supposed to end up facing scheduled to face Breeze Dongo, but I think they're gonna attack that. I think that's the one that attack Breeze Dongo. I think that's Sandy.
Drew McIntyre then comes out and cuts a promo saying that the last time he was in WWE, it wasn't good. He wasn't in the right mind. He's here now. He's going to win the title. And then finally... Go ahead.
Well, he had his wife with her, Tiffany. He had that problem with her.
Tiffany, the old general manager?
Yeah, Terrence Terrell. They had that fight in the hotel.
They were married?
Yep, they were married and they ended up...
How did he let that go?
Because she ended up in a fight with him in the Los Angeles hotel, and that's his departure from WWE.
Okay, and then finally, Cassius Ohno defeats Hideo Itami by DQ after the match. Hideo Itami kicked him in the olives, and then he did 2 GT go to sleeps, and then the third one on the stairs. So we'll see what happens there. We're gonna take a time out when we come back, folks. It's time for the Ringside Report moment number 30. Tony, you're involved in this one. Sit back and relax because Tony couldn't in this one. We'll be right back. Okay, on this date, Tony brought it up earlier. Mike Adamle was announced manager of Monday Night Raw, I believe. He didn't really do anything that big, did he? Wasn't he the general manager of ECW or something too?
Yeah,
or no?
He started not mentioning. He couldn't mention wrestler's name. I guess at the Royal Rumble 2008, when he did an interview, he called Jeff Harvey.
Oh, God. Okay, guess what, Tony, before we get into our moment, I got a message the other night from my grandma on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to hook me up with a girl. I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, just think about that quote 3 years ago that girl said, and just put that in the picture. You never know.
Not all girls are crazy, Smoothie. Remember that.
Well, that's what Danny said. No, they're not crazy. They're overrated.
Oh, Lord. Okay, we're going to shift gears before we get emails. Okay, of course, we're celebrating our final 100, which will take place on Friday, August the 13th. Before we shift gears into that, we got moments, and now, of course, we have 34. And we've had 30, we've done a bunch of them so far. Now it's time for Ringside Report moment number 30. It took place on our first week of Ringside Report. It took place in Studio 2, which was Brandon's basement. And Smoody was there, and it was the day he actually came in studio to make up for his Anthony's address. But he started talking trash to me about going to the Daughtry concert, which, Tony, and again, in 2 weeks' time, I'll be going to another one with Nickelback. So...
Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to be...
You're not going to make fun of me going this time?
No, depends on how drunk I am that night.
Oh boy. But folks, let's take a look at Ringside Report moment number 30. Tony breaks his chair.
You never know.
Okay, well that is going to wrap it up. We'd like to wish everyone a great weekend. Hopefully you guys, you'll either see one of these guys at the POW show coming up on Saturday or tomorrow, or maybe...
Or go to the Daughtry concert.
Or you'll see me at the Wave game. I won't be at the Wave game. I'll be on the...
Come on, why don't you go to the Wave game?
He'll be sipping the beer on the Daughtry game.
Daughtry game. That is how we're going to just send out this Friday. Everyone have a great weekend for...
Brandon McGrath.
I'm Rodney Shaughnessy. Have a great weekend, and don't forget that thank you for watching the Ringside Report, your front row seat to all things wrestling. Smoody, you sat there saying, oh, you're drinking beer at the Daughtry game, and boom.
I almost, if I had not hold on you two, I would have went through that door and I would have broke the door too.
Definitely.
If I had not held on you two, I would have freaking went through that door and broke Brandon's door, and then I would have Gary and Linda.
Tony, you should have. That would have made it even a better moment.
Yeah, go through the door and then getting and break.
You didn't want to deal with the wrath of Linda, as you saw on one of our previous moments. I didn't want to deal with that wrath of Linda either, so we're just gonna dodge that bullet altogether.
Yeah.
But folks, that's Ringside Report moment number 30, folks. We are off next week. Of course, like we said, we're taking days off to set you up to make sure we are, to kind of set up to make sure we have the 600th episode in New Orleans, WrestleMania week. So we are off next week. Everyone have a great week. Enjoy your summer. Tony, enjoy your summer. I guess you can call this our summer vacation. Enjoy it. And we'll see you. We'll talk to you. No pay-per-views to cover, but we'll be back on the 7th or 7th of August.
Yeah, after I get back from the story August 5th. But speaking of August 5th, I've been told that POW is now, for the August 5th show, doors open at 7 p.m. and bell time is at 8 p.m.
Well, thank God I don't work for them anymore, because then I don't like late shows like SSW was a late show on Sunday. I wasn't a big fan of that one either.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, have a great weekend. I'm going to the Racine County Fair this weekend. If you see me, stop me and say hi, or don't, whatever. Buy me a
cow's ass.
What?
Stick you in a cow's ass.
I'm not going to no damn cow's ass. I'm going to Uncle Ed's barbecue to get a barbecue. They do a barbecue sandwich on 2 pieces of garlic bread. Mwah. Smoody, I've had enough of you. I need a vacation. For King of Controversy, Anthony Smoody, I'm Ryan Young, saying thank you for watching the Ringside Report, your front row seat to all things wrestling.